Hey guys, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Preppers Bunker Outdoors. So I've got a really quick video to do today. I'm not going to do it justice. However, I feel like it needs to be done before I get out of here. I am on my way to go have a little adventure. Gonna go have a good time. I'm gonna be, for the most part, unplugged for the next couple of days. And we have some stuff going on right now with Black Rifle Coffee. We've got these guys really showing their true colors, and it's really fantastic because they don't know how to shut their mouths. So first off, there's JT Article 15. I'm not going to post a screenshot. I'm going to talk about a lot of things. There's not going to be any screenshots in this video in case that's what you're looking for. And there's not going to be anything because I'm about to leave, 1. 2, I hate editing. Seriously, we'll talk about that more in a second, but I hate editing. And 3, we're just gonna throw this up real quick. Some of you, there's like 3 groups of people. 1 will believe anything that I say because I said it. As much as I appreciate that, I don't recommend anybody to do that. Don't believe anybody just based on their words. So if you want to follow up some of what I've said here, you can go to my Instagram or you can go to American Gun Chick's Instagram. You can see all of this for yourself. Sadly, you can't do this with most of the things that Evan Hafer says because he's a freaking coward. He runs his mouth because he has no control, but then he goes back and deletes all his comments. He deletes his videos. So, you know, if you want to pin him down, you have to freaking save everything he says or does. JT, Article 15, I have to give him credit for not doing that. He says what he's got to say and he stands on it, and props to him. And he also does a fantastic job of video editing and production quality. The exact opposite of what I do. So, but you can see everything that him and his little follower simps say, which is fantastic. So I would encourage you, the second group of people though, before I get wrapped up, second group of people will take what I say with a grain of salt and go check for themselves. So if you're in that group of people, you'll do what I just said. Go check it out for yourself. It's still up, thank the Lord. And the third group of people won't believe what I say no matter how much proof I give, or if I give enough proof, they won't care. Okay, so I can't do anything to please them, so why would I work to do so on this quick video? Okay, so, Instagram, the Preppers Bunker Outdoors, American Gun Chick. So I got a little bit spun up here recently. As you probably know, I've done a few Black Rifle Coffee videos recently. And American Gun Chick, who I know, I met American Gun Chick for the first time in a training class. I saw her progress, and I respected her because her oldest and most cringy shooting videos, when she didn't know anything about shooting, she left everything up. So she's quite a good shooter now, all things considered. She's doing a lot for the Second Amendment. She's running women's self-defense firearms classes and stuff like that. A lot of respect for what she is doing, but I'd been going back and forth with Black Rifle Coffee for a while. American Gun Chick posted a meme comparing Evan Hafer to the new Marine Corps dude who's everybody's talking about right now. I think his last name is Scheller. Anyways, so I saw Evan Hafer and JT Allen absolutely taking a dump on her in like the worst way. If you didn't know, JT Allen is kind of the guy who got Matt Best the production that you see, and ended up getting hooked up with Evan Hafer. So he's like the video guy. He's got a whole story on it. I'll probably do a video on how it's BS later, because he says a few things like he got a $90,000 sign-on bonus and spent all of it on camera equipment. The problem is the military doesn't give you 100% of bonuses up front. It gives you like 50%, And then after taxes, so $90,000, they take out approximately $12,000 in taxes. He'd get $78,000. He'd get half of that up front, and then the rest of it, they would split up for every paycheck for the rest of his contract until he changes his contract, re-enlists or whatever. So at best, that doesn't even matter. Why am I even talking about that? It's just whatever. Anyway, so he's the production guy for Black Rifle Coffee. That's who he is. JTAC guy from the Air Force, okay? Okay, so they're taking dumps on American Gun Chick, and then JT has these like meme accounts that follow him and just kind of dogpile on literally anything he says anywhere. And I didn't realize how expansive that was, and this is what this video is supposed to be about. And it's supposed to be a quick video, and obviously it's not going to be as quick as I want. So, I want to talk about, not about how they attacked American Gun Chick, because it doesn't matter. Like, Brickell at American Gun Chick is a tough girl, and she's going to hold her own, right? And I don't think that any of this is going to get her down, because people have been trying to get her down since she started to do YouTube, and it hasn't affected her. So this isn't about her. It's not about me. I actually kind of enjoy the controversy. So this guy, I made a few comments on there, and then it went to JT Allen saying that he's going to make an interview of me. He made a comment thanking me for my interview. That's up on my Instagram. And so what I was hoping to do is I would actually have liked to do an interview with any of these guys on a third-party podcast, like say with Hank Strange or something like that, and have a conversation with these guys. But they're cowards. So what are they going to do? They're going to chop up the videos that I've made to make me look like an idiot and a hypocrite in a interview with me. And that's fine. These guys have excellent production quality, and I have terrible production quality. So the video will be effective. Like, it'll make me look like an absolute idiot. I have no doubt. And that's okay. Part of the thing with this channel is I've never had good production quality. It's probably held me back. I've done a couple videos that I was proud of, and I look back at them and I was like, man, that was way too much freaking work. I hate freaking editing, and what that means is anybody who knows anything about anything that I do can find ways to make fun of me, because I'm not going to edit my shots. I'm not going to edit my mistakes out. I'm not going to edit my shots to look really cool. I'm not going to edit my videos to make myself look good. I make myself look as bad as I actually am, like all the time. I'm not really embarrassed about it, right? So they have plenty of content to use to make me look like an idiot. They might even be able to make me look like a hypocrite. I'm kind of excited to see how they're going to do this. By the way, he said it was already, I was under the impression it was going to be up yesterday. It didn't go up. And I was like, dude, freaking, you know, we're waiting for this, and now I'm going off into the woods. And he said he'd do me the favor of waiting until I got back to post it. So hopefully Thursday or Friday night we'll have this interview. I kind of hope he sets it as a premiere so we can all watch it at the same time, and I might be able to do like a reacts video. That would be pretty fun. But probably won't happen. Anyways, it's just business on that end. But okay, I've taken all of this time to lay the groundwork and the foundation of the video like I always do, because I can't get organized in a video and do a proper video or have a timeline or an outline. But what we're getting to, though, is what's actually important about Black Rifle Coffee. Most of the viewers haven't even made it this far. Is the messages that I've been getting. And I'm not going to share anybody's messages, ever. They're sent in private. If these people want to make it public, I'll share the crap out of it, and I hope that they do. I hope, and that's what I do, right? I literally make everything that I can public, and when I do something wrong, or somebody's like, you did this wrong, and I usually just make it public right out front. Like, I really don't care, seriously. Like, I don't think that I'm touchable. I don't have any sponsors that I'm relying on. I don't get paid to do my YouTube by anybody. I sell my own products, and I'm not reliant on anybody that they have influence over to make money. I don't see how they can touch me. If I had a nickel for every time someone said they're going to burn my businesses to the ground, I would have enough money to burn my own businesses to the ground, and I would be happy to do it. Like freaking, let's go. Make money and not have to do work? Sure, fine. But neither here nor there. Okay, so people are sending me messages about how they've been bullied by Black Rifle Coffee. And if you follow me for my knives and stuff like that, you might know that I have quite a bit of experience with dealing with companies that save face and look like the good guy by having their little ankle biters go do all their dirty work for them. They have plausible deniability and a level of separation between themselves and what they want to say. You know, it's probably the smart thing to do. It's something that I'll never do, but it would probably be smart to do. And as you probably know, I mean, anybody who has a brain knows a lot of these people also do it with fake accounts. They make fake troll accounts to bash on people. So anyways, these people are sending me messages. I don't even want to mention gender. This one person messages me, and they're like, I'm literally shaking while I type this message. Black Rifle came after me. I've blocked all those guys, so hopefully they can't see that I'm following you. I can't say, like, just this person was thanking me for standing up to it and not putting it under the rug, and for and hoping that it wasn't going to affect me, and offering any help that they could. Another person owns a business and was like, look, these guys jumped on me for nothing, and I put it under the rug hoping to not have any negative effects to my business. And this is what he said. And these people are sending me screenshots. All right, when you look at Brickell and you see when Evan Hafer and JT Allen, what they are saying about her, they can't get any moral high ground. And not only that, but these people are hypocrites because they make their money off of tits, right? Fart jokes, dick jokes, women, using women. I mean, look at Noelle Best. She was up for the Gundy's Awards for always having her fake tits flapping all over the place, right? And I'm not saying anything necessarily negative about her for that. But what I do want to point out is the hypocrisy. And that's what Black Rifle Coffee is. It's absolute hypocrisy and lies. JT Allen, this one guy was commenting on my post again. You can see this, thank goodness. This person commented like, hey, what's going on with this? He said, nothing's going on, man. We just make coffee and funny videos. Well, a couple of comments later, I bring up Dan Crenshaw, who I'll do a video on Dan Crenshaw and Black Rifle Coffee, some of their political affiliations, because they're incredibly political. I brought that up, and then he starts talking all about all of these politics and what have you done. And if you're probably not a subscriber to this channel. If you are, you'll know that I'm fairly politically active. We're actually working right now trying to help Knife Rights because the NRA show is closed. Knife Rights does amazing work for the Second Amendment, and people don't give them enough credit for it. But yes, I'm involved. He's talking about how deeply involved Black Rifle Coffee is in politics, which you should know. Of course, they're deeply involved in an anti-2A, progressive, fake conservative style of politics that is changing the narrative in the conservative conversation to push the entire conservative culture left. That is why they exist. These are alphabet boys who've been propped up by giant banks and the NWO to literally put veterans out of business, because that's what they do, to take freedom away from veterans who could potentially be a problem for the government, right? And to change the conservative narrative against action and principle. Regardless, you know, he goes from one thing to the other in the blink of an eye. He's making fun of Brickell for advertising herself because of the way she dresses or whatever else, while promoting crap that is far more sexualized and sleazy all the time. And one of their commenters said, oh, it's because theirs actually look good. Wait, are you making a moral argument? Or are you literally just trying to tear this female down because she made a meme? Which is what's funny. All of these people try and make funny memes and tell you that it's not serious and it's just all about jokes and funny videos. And tell people, oh, don't be butthurt, man. We just make funny videos and memes. But then they get this butthurt over a meme. So in my last video, I said it was probably going to be my last video because somebody at Black Rifle Coffee, some banker, somebody is like, guys, shut your freaking mouths. Like, we are going to freaking put your nuts in a vice if you keep crapping on yourselves. And they just, and I figured that they would like get the picture if it's true what Evan said about losing thousands of subscribers. On my comments, you know, I got like 52,000 views in like a week. I got like over 1,000 comments, I think. Everybody saying screw Black Rifle Coffee, and I canceled my subscription. There's something to that. The only people that are on the Black Rifle bandwagon that I see publicly and vocally is these simps that are on the Black Rifle tip. So I figured that that was going to be my last video because I was like, Black Rifle Coffee is going to shut their mouths. I'm not going to have anything to say anymore. And literally everybody will forget that anything ever happened, right? Because my videos will disappear in 6 months. The views will completely drop off. Everybody will forget everything happened. If it gets brought up like, oh, I heard something about that, but like, I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast that it was just a bunch of racists. Because people are stupid, and that's all the content they get. But it's going to be dismissed, right? All Black Rifle Coffee would have to do to continue selling exactly how they sold, to continue growing, and to get out of this situation would be to shut up. But they're literal figureheads being propped up out of alphabet boy agencies who don't know how to do anything but be frat boy retards. That's their whole persona. And by the way, if your concept, your self-identity as a veteran is frat boy retard, you are the problem, and you are pissing on your own honor. Lord willing, you're not also pissing on the Bill of Rights, which you swore an oath to uphold and defend against enemies foreign and domestic. That means other veterans that are actively making a stand against the Bill of Rights, like Black Rifle Coffee, right? Hopefully you don't piss on that too, because then you take whatever honor you would have had and you're just a frat boy retard mercenary who is honorless, dishonorable. There needs to be a moral standard. The moral standard starts at the oath that you took. When you piss on that oath, you show your lack of honor. Honor is not just about what you've done. It's about what you do and who you are. It's something on the inside of you. If you don't have it, you don't have it. So, anyways, I mean, just, you know, the very foundation of honor is being a man of your word. Saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and doing it. All of these dudes are just sold out alphabet boys doing the exact opposite because they never had any honor. So my next video will be better produced. We'll be throwing more information up. I'll be talking about the collusion between Black Rifle Coffee and Crenshaw, and even a lot of their supporters aren't happy with that because Commie Shaw believes that the government should be able to come take your guns before you've committed a crime. Wouldn't that have been convenient for the British? Actually, that happened. Yeah, that happened. It was before this war that we had, and the British told everybody, Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Share this video. Guys, if you're still on board with Black Rifle Coffee, I don't really blame you, because I was a Grunt Style brand ambassador. Grunt Style shared pictures of me across the entire internet, their entire social platform, for their advertisements. I used to sit right over here and make videos while drinking Black Rifle Coffee and talking about Black Rifle Coffee. I understand, but get your freaking head out of the sand. It's 2021. What is dangerous about Black Rifle Coffee is they have made their brand part of your lifestyle. So admitting that they did something wrong or letting them go means letting go of part of yourself. That's the true danger of Black Rifle Coffee. That's the true power of Black Rifle Coffee. That's why Black Rifle Coffee still exists. So, talk in the comment section below. Check out the description box below. I'm releasing new merch. I've got a Patreon, Beach and Tactical, and Exodus Knife and Tool are my business. I make rifle slings. I designed a rifle sling in Afghanistan. I design knives. They're produced here in the US. I think they're fantastic. I think they're fantastic. I mean, I guess you'd assume that I would say that regardless. We've got social media links, and I'm a brand ambassador for Palmetto State Armory, as well as Brownells. So if you're already going to be buying from them, you can use my link. It helps the channel, doesn't cost you anything, and it's all around a good deal. So, and you know, if you like adventures, stick around, and I'll have some adventure videos coming up, and we will be... The primary tool that I'm planning on using and showing off on this trip will be the Diamondback blades, Razorback X. Phenomenal piece of work from Bobby Garza. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. If that's your thing. If it's not, it's not. We'll get back to shooting videos pretty soon. If you guys aren't familiar, I do kind of bounce back and forth between knives and survival and guns and tactics, and always right down the middle is going to be politics, and it always has been, and it has to be if you are a man of principle.